Azure portal login has been connected. Good. And then good. And then I have my basic commands. And this is the code. Okay. This is the code which I've been using yesterday to create a simple resource group. Okay. We tried yesterday delete the resources. We tried Terraform destroy command. We tried this command yesterday. That is Terraform destroy without giving any option. Is there any option I can create a specific resource? That one we'll try to cover now. For example, let me have two resource groups. I'm just having two resource groups. Going to the terminal. Let me provision two resources. See, it's already been downloaded extra. All the plugins, providers, everything has been downloaded. That's why I haven't done init is not required. And one more thing, when you're trying to create two different resources, and make sure you're trying to give the name of the resource should be different. You should not give always the same name. Okay, clear? And then I'm doing Terraform plan. I think I haven't saved the file. See here, the file is not saved. I have saved it now. Let me do this. Terraform init. I'm trying to do the basics once again. Okay, if you do init, it will try to initialize the packages, but it's not required each and every time. Okay, because it's already been downloaded. Okay, not required. If you haven't changed anything with the providers, then it's not need to do the init. Okay, then I'm trying to do Terraform plan. It will try to show what is the plan. It is going to happen if I run this code. So what we are trying to achieve is delete a specific resource, not all the resources. So what we are trying to achieve is delete one resource, delete only one resource from your infrastructure. So how we are trying to do that? That's what we are trying to do. See, for this, what I have done, created two resource groups. Okay, which is happening. I just given a plan. It be done. Uh, why this much slow? See, in projects, right? They may ask you to delete a specific server. For example, you used the code to provision multiple things, but there is some problem with one of the server. You want to delete only one resource. How that can be done? So that's what we are trying to achieve now. So it is saying two resource groups will be created. Good. Now let me do Terraform apply. I'm using the command auto-approve. If you give this command Terraform apply auto-approve, no need to give the confirmation once again. Okay, I need to give S after seeing the plan, which is not required. As I know, it is going to create two resources. Let it be very bit fast. Okay. I think in the meantime, it's happening. Okay, let it do. Many people are there. Somebody can admit the people if you don't mind. Okay, if somebody sees the people coming up, right, can you please admit them, please? Okay. So what happened? I'm trying to create two resources, which is happening. Still here. Okay, still the resource is getting created. See what happened? We are trying to delete only one resource from your infrastructure. For example, just consider we have two resource groups already been created, but need to delete only one resource group. How to do that? That's what I'm trying to achieve. See, currently it's two has been created. Okay, let me clear. If you want to see how many resources has been created, then you need to query your state file. There is a file here, terraform.tf state. Okay, for to query this, we need to give terraform state. Just type terraform state. There are a lot of commands available in terraform state. For example, you can list the terraform file, or you can push the terraform file from one place to other place, or you can remove. Multiple options are available. For timing, like I'm going with terraform state list. I want to see what are the resources has been created using my states, using my configuration files. See what are the things it will come. So currently it has been showing resource group RG and 2. But what I need to do now, I want to delete one resource group. Terraform delete. If I give terraform delete, whatever code, whatever it is there in my configuration file, it is trying to delete for everything. But now I need to delete only one. How it can be done? For that, I need to give terraform destroy hyphen target, and then I need to mention what is the resource I want to delete. I want to mention this. I'm just mentioning one target only, and go to my portal and see the resource groups here. See here, it is having 3 and 4. I'm trying to delete the second one. Second one is the 4. 4 has to be deleted. You even in the apply or destroy, first thing it will try to show the plan. If I up, run this command, what is going to perform? So let us see what's the plan it is coming up. It clearly shows one resource group will be deleted. It will, whenever it is a deletion, it will show in red marks. See here, one resource will be deleted. Okay, I'm just giving a confirmation, then that will be deleted. Okay. As a lot of errors, warnings will come up when you're trying to delete. Okay, that is the reason it is saying okay. So it is trying to delete. Yeah, still going on. We see here, go back and see. I think 4 should be deleted after this. Then I have a simple question to you guys after this. Something is happened here. Okay. One second, guys. It's not deleted. I think something has happened here. I think it is deleted. Sorry. I think even though I tried it, it's already deleted. I think something it didn't reflect it properly. Okay. Even though if I try, it will say that resources doesn't exist anyhow. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? I created two resource groups and I want to delete only one, which I have done that. For example, okay, we are using with this Terraform destroy hyphen target with the resource name we have mentioned. Okay, let me copy this command just for the reference for you guys to practice. Yeah, Satish, please. Satish.
Srini,
Yeah, please.
yeah. So two questions I have here. One is, let's assume that you are creating two resources through Terraform, and
Mhm.
one of the resources is actually deleted from the cloud interface. Okay. So when you actually try to give Terraform state list, will it actually show
No,
two
no, no, no.
resources or?
Let me do. I got your scenario. What is your question? You
Yeah, my
you have
question is, yeah, two resources through Terraform. One is deleted through the cloud interface. So when you actually show this Terraform state list, will it show two or will it show one?
I'll come. I'll show with the example for you. Okay.
Okay.
Using IAC. Okay. See I'll do right now. I'll make this screen clear and then I'll do apply the changes. So my two resources will be created. Then I'll go to the console and then I'll show you the changes. Okay. Let it get created. Then I'll show you the changes. It's a good question actually. Yeah. Let me show with a proper example here. Maybe tomorrow and day after tomorrow I'll try to come up with some few questions. Okay, five questions I'll try to do in the last 10 minutes. How the exam questions and all pattern. Okay, it's trying to create one more resource group which we deleted earlier. Okay, so two resource groups in the code. Good. So it is getting created. Let it get created and then let me see in the console whether it is there or not. Yeah, let it get created. So one has been created. Just refresh. Yeah, two resources are created. So Srini, you said Valen, like you want one resource to be destroyed from the console,
Yes.
right? I just
Yes.
went
Yes, Srini.
back and then deleted this resource group. Okay.
Okay.
When you're trying to delete this, the basic something which you need to be follow as per your console. You need to do and then delete it. Okay. It is taking some time to delete. Oh, deleted. Okay. See, it's not there right now. Correct.
Yes.
One resource group has been deleted. Okay. Srini, just can you recap your question, please? Srini, sorry, Valen.
Well, yeah. Yeah, my question is, if I'm creating two resources through Terraform, and then trying to delete one from the interface page. Okay. So, and again, when I try to search for, Terraform state list, will it show two or one? Will
Okay,
it
good
consider the
point.
deleted
Okay, yeah,
list?
fine.
Yeah.
One resource deleted from the Azure portal, and then uh,
Terraform state list.
resource from Terraform state, Terraform state. Okay, I'll go back to now. Okay, good question. I'll do this. Second here, let me clear this. Terraform state list. This is your question, right? We'll see. Terraform state. When you say Terraform state refresh or state list, see when you say state list, still it is showing as two resources. But
Okay.
we haven't done any command. But there is one command, Terraform refresh. it will refresh your state file based on the Azure portal, whatever the resources are there, accordingly it will refresh. Let it get refreshed. The state file will be refreshed accordingly in the background. Somebody put a message. Yeah, sure. Okay. See, Srini, Velan, state file has been refreshed. After the refresh command is done, then type state list. This time it will show only one. Got it?
Got it. Yeah. Thank you, Srini. Clear.
For that, you need to do state refresh. Okay, check the Terraform state file. Initially, it will show two resources. It will show two resources. Then write Terraform refresh. Terraform refresh. Run Terraform refresh. Then do Terraform state list. Okay. It will show only one resource. Okay, that is one question which I want to give. Okay, that's good. Let us take to the next point. Okay. One more question to you guys. Maybe any volunteer. I have a question to you guys. Any volunteers here? Any volunteer out of all the six people? I'll ask one simple question here. Maybe Srinivas, Srinivas. Uh, maybe yes.
Okay,
Hello,
go
Yasin.
on. Yeah,
As in, I'm just deleting the code which I've written for creating these resource groups. I just deleted in my code, and if I apply my changes, what will happen to my resources? Whether it will be there or it will be deleted, what will happen now?
it will apply state registered in state file.
No. I just want to apply the changes now. See what happened in the main.tf file. What of the code it is there have deleted everything. Okay, this is the provider section, doesn't matter. Okay, but what of the resource creation I have deleted it. Okay,
Yeah, so it will delete everything. It will destroy already created resource.
correct. See, if you don't want anything, better don't keep in your code itself. Okay, what it will try to do, right? When I try to apply the changes, the code, what it will do in the background. Second here, where is the start? When I run the command, it will delete all the resources. So what it will try to do in the background, right? Your configuration files will compare with your state file. State file. See what is there in your configuration files. The configuration files, there is nothing related to the resource is there. Okay. I don't have any resources to be created. Okay, good. But when you review your state file, we have two resources already been created. When you run the plan, it has to be equal to your configuration file. When it can be equal to the configuration file, means what are the resources are there in the state file has to be destroyed. So that is the thing I'm trying to do now. See, plan is something, it will show you the plan what will be deleted. I don't want to do that, but I'll try the from apply. In your apply will show you the plan. It's going on. See here, everyone see, it is saying the resources will be destroyed because it has to match with your code. Okay, so just given as, so it will try to destroy everything whatever it is there in the configuration file. It is try to align with your state file. Is it clear, guys? Even if you want to delete the code, what you do, you can run the Terraform destroy, and then it will destroy. Or you want to destroy in other manner is just remove whatever unnecessary code is also there. You can remove the code, then apply the changes. It will try to make your state file same. Let it be done. Then I'll go with the variables after this. Okay, it's good. Then go back to the state file. There is nothing. Your state file is totally empty now. Hope it is clear, guys. Is it clear? Any doubt? Good, right? Okay, that's good. I'll go with the other point now. We'll try to go with the variables. Okay, how to use the variables. I'm trying to remove AWS provider which is not required for me. Okay, anyhow we are going with totally with Azure. Okay, I just removed that, and whatever the code it is there, I'll try to add it back. Okay, I'll try to keep only one resource. Okay, we'll try to see what are the variables. Okay, let me go to the documentation, and I need to show one more thing before to that. Okay. See, in each and every folder, when you run the Terraform, there is a file is getting created .terraform.log.hcl. So currently it's been logged to 40, 6.4.0. See what happened? Azure is been releasing latest versions. Okay. In that case is how we can able to manage that. Okay. Let me keep this also. Maybe for related to the AWS, I want to go with less than 6.4, but I don't want to use the latest. I don't want to use the latest which I kept earlier. I want to use the version is less than 4.0, 6.4.0. Okay, so what happens if I run the code? It will run exactly or not? Definitely it won't run, it will fail. Even for this also, I'll try to mention. I'll try to mention like this. Okay. Okay, let it be. So I given I want the version to be used the older version less than 4.6.0. Let me run the code. As when you change anything with providers, as I told you earlier, we need to run the command terraform init. Even if you try to run terraform init, it will try to break for you. It is saying, okay, when the version is getting changed, you can't use the terraform init directly. We need to use the command terraform init -upgrade because you're trying to change the terraform provider version. So this code will work only after you're running terraform init -upgrade. So you're trying to upgrade the Azure provider version. See this? This going back to 6.4.6.67.0. We go back here. Earlier it was with Azure. It is earlier it was 68. Now it went to 60 less than 68.0. Now it assigned to 67. Is it clear, guys? Why this is required? Why this is required? Because in the projects we may be using the older versions. Okay, maybe you want to upgrade to the latest version. That time you need to change the versions accordingly. Okay, then only it will be changed. Otherwise, it won't be done. Okay. Any
So
questions,
in this
Milan?
case, yes, Srini, in this case, is it not downgrade? Because, we are saying
No,
less than
no, no,
4.68,
that is
6 point.
fine. That is fine. No, no, no. But I want to
Mhm.
show you something. How it can be decrease or upgrade also. Anything.
Okay, okay. For both,
Because
we'll
there
be
are
using
a
upgrade.
couple of options available. I just wanted to show the difference. Okay. By default, we given the latest version. Then it's very tough for us to go back to the latest. Already we are using the latest earlier.
Mhm.
Okay. Then I have one example to show here. What are the different options we can use in the where this part here? Let me show back. Where is that actually? There are different commands related to this. See here, there is one more command here. Okay. So what are the things we can use in the provider architecture? Okay. We can use a different kind of versions here. We can use greater than or equal to 1.0, less than or equal to 1.0. Just consider example. 1.0 can be any version. We can use greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, tilt greater than, less than or equal to number, comma, greater than or equal to number, comma, less than or equal to the number. Here, this is more clear. Okay, is greater than or equal to, which is first two are more clear. When you use this tilt greater than 2.0 is something saying any version in the .2x range. It can be from 2.x. X can be from 0 to 99. But whereas this one, it will be in between 2.11 to 2.29. These are the different options. Okay, when you mention like this tilt greater than 2.70, here it will try to take the latest version, stable version. So it will Terraform will take the stable version in the 2x range, in the 2.7x range. Any doubt? Any doubts, guys? Any doubts? This is the way of us taking different versions. Okay, you can take versions equal to. First, we need to give version equal to, and in the brackets only we need to follow like this: tilt greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to, comma, less than or equal to. So all these different options, please give a try. This is the link. So and then I'll try to go with the variables today, and then this one which I need to do, and then now we'll go with the variables for 5 minutes. Then we'll go with the raffles today. See what are the different data types available in Terraform. Similar like any programming language, here also we have multiple data types here. String, a sequence of Unicode characters representing some text or a numbers, Boolean, list, maps. There are close to 7 to 8 data types are available. I think Terraform. Terraform variables. I'll just sharing the reference with you guys. Even I'll put it in my document as well, and then I'll share with you guys. This one, okay, that's good. Okay, let us take some examples, and then we'll try to see how we can able to use the variables. Okay, how we can able to use the variables, how we can able to declare the variables. Okay, let us come back to that. See, if you want to declare a variable, there are two ways we can able to declare a variables. Just copying the syntax for that, just going to my code, and then here see has in the projects is better always not to keep everything in a single file. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create one more file with the variables .tf. Inside that I'm trying to keep all the variables, and then here in the main.tf we are using these ones. resource group just taken a reference. Okay, I need a name and location. So I need to create two variables, name and location. So these values won't be hard coded. Variables name and location, right? So I need name and location. So I want a type as a name, and the name is okay, maybe a hug. If you want, you can keep default values. Resource group 1 and description is, if you want, you can give the description. Okay. Resource group name, resource group. Okay. And then other one is location. Okay. See what happened here, guys. There are two ways of declaration of a variables. One is giving these are the things coming because in my laptop Copilot has been enabled. That's why it's getting auto populated. Okay, right. Let me back. Okay. Okay. If we want to create any variable, what we need to do is create a variable syntax. Is a keyword. We need to use variable, and then whatever the variable name you want to create, just give the name. After that, there are the three fields which are required for us to pass inside. Type, default, and description. Type, default, and description. Okay. Type is mandatory if you want to pass any variables. And default and description both are not mandatory. Okay. That is one way of a declaring. For example, I have one more variable, like a variable location 1. I'm giving string. Okay. See what I'm trying to do. I created a variable, and name of the variable, your choice. Braces open and close. And then what is the type? Is one way of declaring the variable without giving any description, default values. Then normally most of the projects you do that. That's not the best practice. If you want to give any default values, then better go with this approach. Give proper description, default values. It will be good for enough. Okay. For example, you want to create some kind of a dynamic variables and you don't know what kind of a data type it is. You want to assign during the runtime, then go with this approach. Just declare a variable and variable name in the quotations, and then open and close braces, and don't give anything else. So what are the things it will try to detect in the runtime? Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? And let me see. For example, I want to refer the variables in my code instead of hard coding. How I can do that activity now? Go back here. Go back to my code. See here, these values has been hard coded. Is it a good practice? No, right? Most of the projects should not hard code any code. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to remove this code. Okay. See, hash in the quotation is something I'm trying to comment the code. These are the things is a commented code. So the value is ignored. Okay. So what I've done here, maybe what I'll do, I'll keep these values at the bottom just for the reference of the names. This is the last active for today. Okay. I'm trying to do a plan now. See here, I just declared a variables, but haven't assigned any values. Okay, why it is asking only for location? Because if you go back to the variable, I given a default value for variable name, but location haven't given anything. That's why it is asking to give the value. I just given a value, And then I have one more variable at the bottom, okay, which I haven't given any value. Still it is asking, okay. See, after that, it will show you me the plan, the proper plan. Even even at the time of apply also, it will try to ask the variable values. What are the things you are not given? It will ask for you to enter, then the changes will be applied. See, what are the variables, right? This can be assigned as a parameters through your Jenkins jobs or GitHub pipelines. I think the spelling is wrong. I think which I passed. Okay, it should not give like this. I need to give properly. Okay. Okay. Let me show you one more time. The location is something here is West Europe. I think there is some problem with the variables. Okay, right. Where dot location. Let me keep this default value for this. Just want to show the topic first. Yeah. Maybe I'll remove the default value for this, for the name. Then I'll remove the location one, and then let me clear and run it once again. String should be in the, is not in the quotations here. I want the resource group name to be hug Letterkenny Meetup 3. Once I enter the value, because there is no default value for the name, so it is asking for the user to enter. So I just enter the value. So once enter the value, it will show you the plan. Okay. Name can only be alphanumeric characters. Okay, fine. I think I have done something wrong. Okay. That is fine. This some problem with the giving the naming conventions. I want to do show one more thing. Okay. Then I'll wind up. Okay. Here have the variables, two variables plus have, for example, think like I don't have a default values everywhere in my variables. You want to do, is there any way something like a constants file, like a tf vars? I can create one more variable file. It's a variable file where I want to pass all the variable names. Here I'm trying to initialize the variable names, variable values. It is throughout the application. Even though if you declare anything in the variables, it will try to replace here. So I have two variables. I want to, what are the variables? I need to replace that. How that can be done? I can create one more file terraform.tfvars. It's a variable file. See here, here there is no values for both of the cases, location and name. And then to refer any variable, we need to use var dot and variable name. If you want to refer any variable, I want this value to be assigned from the variable name. So I need to give var dot name, var dot location. These are two different variables I have created using this code where I haven't passed any default values. Plus I've created a variable file where I have assigned the values for these variables. So let us see the plan for. Now it will go as it is in good manner. See, I can able to see good, well, good. One resource will be created. Okay, good, well, good and enough. Okay, by default, any variables has to be created. It'll take from that. Okay, for example, you have a different environments. I want to change the values. Is there any way I can do that? For that, we can create two files: dev.tfvars, test.tfvars for multiple environments. So whatever these values are there, just copy this and paste into this. Now I want this as my dev rg. Then I want this as my test rg. Okay, but at the time of applying let me clear this. Terraform plan hyphen where hyphen file is equal to, we need to pass dev.tfvars. So it will try to take these values from this variable file. Any doubts, guys? Is it good? Good. Let me go back. This is for today. If any doubts, please let me know. Let us start doing for the raffle for today. Let us start doing for the raffle today. Okay. I'll just take 5 minutes. I won't take much time. Okay. I'm done with today. Okay. Fill of frames. Let me know if whoever's there in the call. Okay. Whoever's there in the call. This is for the raffle for the ebook. I'll do it. Okay. Whoever is there in the call. Anand is there? No. Blissy? No. Rijesh. Clifford still. He's there in the call. He left. Jason is also there. Paul is not there. Paul. Okay. Srinath. Srinu. Okay. Shubham. Okay. Valantish and Asin. Okay. And then Srinivasa Raju. Okay. Guys, this is for the ebook. We are doing the raffle today. Okay. Fine, guys.
Okay.
Let us see who is the winner for today. Let's start. Good. Srinivasa Raju.
Yeah, thank you.
Good. Congratulations, Srini. Srini, I'll be sharing your code. Okay.
Okay,
Maybe
okay.
if you want, just come online. Okay. Just come online. Like only you just come online. Okay. I'll just take a picture. Okay. And then we'll
Okay.
wind up for today. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Just come online, please. Yes. Only for the winner. Yeah. And we'll connect tomorrow at the same time. Srini, photo is not visible, Srini.
Yeah, 1 second.
You have any feedback, please let me know. We'll connect tomorrow. And then even I'll be sharing the recording by end of the day. Please subscribe to the channel and comment how if you have any comments, please let me know. Okay. Let me take a picture. Okay. Thank you. Let me take a
Yeah, thank
picture.
you.
I think I have done. Srini, you will get an email from me. Okay. How to redeem the code and all. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.